Tatalasta werie mon kwatri wechu mano ampa asenya no so eno ka se tetelesta mawie it is finished eho eno onyankopon de pepa me no mienu yembone nyinara arafo ye mamo akwaba eba the last point social political issues and our show. So good evening, Emma Munina, mo share live ewo Facebook and YouTube, depending on baby I will share and a honchi akesi pa and na ye de Emma was said the ada munimno. It was 7:30 na ya somwa kusi 10 p.m. Ye Ghana nti and me nu ye DNT and so man no be ye nti and a wa sha Monday to Thursday. Ohima Araba DKM mene me co-host Nana Yabua esuama ene kwaku asante ye betena se na ye dimpensempense muna emre no so a ye bie phone lines no tum na so do wadwen kira ba esane se wonsom wani nipa wate ase na nyansa ne adwen so de eni bakofo etiremu enti se wo ye live ewo DAF TV SO TV app kwa abasronko ka cha wonua bi tell a friend to tell a friend say ohimane ne nkrofo no atenase na ye be pensem mu ene de deda so ne de enya asem ketwa scandals a ekokoso MPP mu nsem a esisie enya asem ketwa ye beje yedwa se yaje yedwei na yatoatoa na emre no so a ye bie phone lines na so de wadwenkyere aba bia me de dwumadi hu chiame wa me de ane ohima Araba DKM na me kai wo se eso Heba Hospital and Asoya Sema Yetimede the last point show ye ebre wo da Monday ekosi yawada 7:30 to 10 p.m. na obibe bisa se eso Heba Hospital no kra hemfa eno omubutu o hwehwe ye kira kwan a ye nkrabata na ye ba akopɛ ye wa Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction mo obi ndada say ye wo branches e wo baby awada Roma so far de ye branch e ye ba akopɛ ye chira kwan no eye Amasaman Stadium Junction eba na ni yade nyankopon de nyimde ne adom no adom ye ma me yade nyina Dr. Sophia asi okanse ewiye mremu de eba no Herbal Hospital de a nimde no nubra no ono na nyankopon de adom no enti woni ma obi anasa wankasa wo hwe yen na wo any problem bia wo de no enye total blindness wo hwa de a blurry amount what you say obu ho a bosuo moye ba wo hu ade say cloudy I say unhu niama kusu Accra nso ne wo wote nkra na niama ye kusu a woni abiri kura na eche say ya consider nti wada ma na odi weni abedon eso Herbal Hospital ebia na wo de no cataract ana say glaucoma wada Roma fre eso Herbal Hospital na fa woni no ebedon ye medicated lens na wo hye na wo pese wo jai sha wada Roma fabra surgery ene aye wo wani no so emfa woni years dodo and say times of number of times surgery aye wo wani no so wo ba eso Herbal Hospital wada Roma free hanko no ne nyankopon nam ye ma me so aye wo ho ensenkyere ne enye enipe ene ye hu adwuma da mekasa side etrene edam yade aka wo asase su nyina no eso Herbal Hospital yewo se be ma wabo adabijo watonsem we beka se alcoholism awo na wo pe infertility ne nyina almighty HIV AIDS eso Herbal Hospital ye di ho dwuma bibibia nso a efa labs ho de wo ba ha ye behwew ama bibibia aye kama nti frɛ eso Herbal Hospital on 0555529253 Telecel na Kani Vodafone 0503 449 444 Airtel Tigo no 0272 859 115 Wadaroma oba Simuntem especially more and outside Accra wetimi abedru ntem ni ahwo no wetimi asan akọ onwuma so na afi no yenje nipa ento ha Monday to Saturday ye ejuma 7 a.m. na e de asesha so 5 p.m. na yapon aseda kese pa PSC Enkoma Dr. Sophia Asio Cancer, the CEO of SO Group of Companies. Mama, baby, I will be a menemi kirunika se enumre. Nyankopon onshira. Wonko so anton super engu so production team. Mi producer Emmanuel Otamechi dom sanso na Kweku Asante ane onwa asa kam ho Ghana first say all in one as a nini nebi Eso your bank ebe fe ne ya asanto ana ne de na konfa no chi wahu ate ase sanso so na Dako enso wo MCR Isaac ewo camera na Prince enso ebutu ha ono so journey me co-host eye Nana Yabua esuama ense program we no Nana ne ohima na chese de ahimfie niam no so eteta so akwaba
na akwa
na wa ya akwa
no akwa ni bebia ebia ochiame na ebe ma na mum se akwa de no ochiame na ebia de be ma
ati asie enuti no enumre Nana atena se sa na kwaku asante so atena se mema omo akwaba na afa yemfa Ghana first ento eto so Nana piawo
ema mo grase nyumre edo ba de asese enenso yatena se na ye bedi Ghana ho nkomo because ehia pa
seriously
da metaka se oman ne be yi a ehia se ye betena se ne yesi nkonwa na obia to na adwen nyentokwa enye ebufu na mum ye be deliberate on issues a ebe mo oman na den akonanim eno ye nkontokwa o kire wadwen na wakire na bibia toto na akwam enti anyumrezi ye Ghana first one weekend osono mane osono adehie
ewo man Ghana mu ha na almost wo mu kotwa na wo maji wo mu adi kanfo na nya sa
na wo madi kanfo eno ho asema
na wa mama wakwa ba na wo sei
na ya wa ha ya wa kwa
Ghana first no my adio they were mu rock Ghana no
Ghana yes unya di Ghana nko a na wasan hye Ghana edi aka ho ti
enti said ya kanu na NPP amemu no said ya ekoi mo hwe a daachi bi no youth na ewo MPP mu no eni da so ho ma MPP
eni da so ni ho ma youth bia ye hwe ni ekọ ne ya eni da so ni ho ma youth bia wo MPP mu ene right aden na ye hyehyɛ amanyukuo you see ni ebeka so ye wo a group a omo de ebeka sa asomasi achi ne edi right ye di asomasi achi nti e wo se e pam mabunu na ewom meanwhile ye say enkokora ne mmerewa de esa no na ekọ mabunu de enkokora ene mmerewa de esa no na ekọ mabunu adiem enti se wo mabunu a ye se daachi ani da so ye de gya won a na sa ne ye hyehyɛ no na eya na ye me ya bebre say MPP as a party no nhye dan tenase enwe hunhu ne e ma baby omote na omote omo nhye dan tenase enwe ho omo ku emagunu no nkakra na over that of the NDC a when omo tactics bi omo practice no omo yama to the extent enei party na aye magunu e wo Ghana akono but wo ba MPP mo dia I feel na time aso a youth na ewo mu no yebe pia won na daachi bi omo ba be lead party no ene e pam omo that is what I see now
okay
because e yakwa say omo a mo ewo a doctor Bomia Kam right I say yes sideline ebinom but ye na sa ye ha party na nkasa right ye ha party na nkasa if you say ni ekoso enei na yenya emagunu a omo pepa say they will join the party and stand for the party na ebia come 2028 ombe time di nkunima ombe di no ene ye wo omugu njan na omo ko njan no omo de abufuo na eko
ti message bempo no send wa bontin
enti omo nya very careful with the way a ebinom ashase handle emagu na wo MPP amanyukuo no anye saa ni omo ye no daachi yankwa mabi no ebeso ababi ama wona anhwe yi a omani enye ho anhwe yi a omani enye ho because ukọ down. Almost every region. Now tie youth no. Any senior ye disqualifying for with some be contesting for a position in the party. Now omode yao efi ade no mu a okwa afi ze de no beka. Ebia na one no edika bopo bi. Before sa elections be koso. Ochina wesane eponu mu a kire na wie. Okwa abonten a obeka. Enam yi a obi a ewo ne mu nti. So me die baby a me gina ne say whoever's come yemfa sa camposem no ento nchen.
Okay.
Na yenya mabuno no ma mabuno no enye omo obi anya ne na koma ebedwo no a ebema watimi agina say come 2028 so on person ba power adwuma ebe ni.
All right. Nana yebua esiama atre na adwen. Said the medical kan ko so ahye na ye beautiful lines ni tuma nso wa tre wa age. Mesrew enye didi atem. Kwaku asante.
Awo.
MPP 2028. Wo hwa de ekoso yi. Ye betimi aba power.
Power de to me de wo nyankopon se. To me ne de wo nyankopon se because na obia na nwene say the ruling NDC party ebeba power because Drew Brave no mo so no challenges say ya bi emu na omu face eye asem e na ye den aba eye akonwa na ato e na amanfo asase e pribi wo but kwan ya omafa so handle ensem no e na akoyese Ghana fonti omase because one Kamia kwako yese the party NPP no subi ewo omumu a me no mahunu
okay
because me am te here ya mohwe me me ni kwakwa sante so o call baby to say we jagbawe ya me ye into roots ewo we jagbawe papa
okay
baby to say odododio and also so hokra de honi twa me furuma
okay
entodododio nso so minimum pa but kwan a ye di ebi mu fast yakonwa na ato ye nyina na ye kopre mu wo anwum bi o to em de pa we are the new patriotic party the elephant is a winning symbol we shall win to save Ghana and yes I na moto no sa na omnyom na tie and if the elephant is a winning party na sa akonwa to fia obi a wo ho kwan so opdi bi yeah. And the fact that say bia asemo a asumasi wo benten ene hwan be kan ye nyina ye tietie mu na bia we die na ye me fe because me no me dwen ho a de asumasi kan so ba na se oba de na dom no be mampani a di okaso oba ye bia eno no kwan bi so na betimi aboa me enti se mi kodi atiri a eno nte se me nyan NPP ni ye wini a flag bearership no enye ye friend saying classroom about when ya kase bia ni wini ye no ene ye class captain
okay
ena no di second no enkonkoye na assistant na bia third no ye the cupboard boy bi di ama no da bi ente sa politics ye nipa ba ko ne yi no no be di animu na se ye nipa ba ko be di animu na se bio uhunu ne se bia kwan bi so no mo ye campaign no wa ma ye bia amwa enti no sa de a mo be sideline ne de a enye na meme de se ka me nko a because metum krofo bebrefo me free kwa so a me ba adwuma mkura me tu obi fo se he masa se o hwe na so mo so o mayi wa firi na so ye bebunu na se won nte ase na se won to aba na mo bia campaign ti ano because ebs wo man Ghana mu ha ama losing bonus kra bitu a ekra nyame adom ebi so me so ama me ko read ekogi losing bonus ne bi because onim say almost sideline ni adenti a wonte brofo ntini yemfa de ote brofo na me hye nanan wo bra Ghana ha constituency a wo gina no enye brofo constituency e twi ni ye kan Ghana ha 10 regions ni na minim ba bia ye
na say constituency bi eno ha ye brofo
Ghana ha regions minim ba bia ye kan brofo nti se mutimi e disqualify obi in the presence se unipa ne ente brofo ti ye to ama ne wote brofo de na masa ne se bio no oni me kwaku ani ni ye because me Ghana ni me bibia ni ho asebroni so ati ase enti no as a party ye democratic There be na say yen no mkoye demonstration.
Aye.
Ese yes the
Democracy
no.
is under attack.
Say ya chichire na man ho chire no man Ghana mu a. If a party am believe in the rule of law, a titulu am general secretary lawyer meboa. And the party no from first general secretary Eddie Babesi say no this current general secretary anya cry na lawyers best 5 ewum meboa Akufo-Addo be first your friend is organizer of the party no ye den onya lawyer
Yeah.
agency e lawyers na munimumra e wo party nim na se makoto aba na se kwan me no mumu se nipa 5 na e kwa akoto obi aso na titafo entina na entina we ye titafo na anya we mu wie mu ntra won sem se abane ato awie di akosi nyina enkonkoda
because after campaign dey
eno ano no nyina enkambom na ye ne ye friend sen your opponent enkoku this is the problem as a many Christopher no mo so
okay
the same problem na see as a yen unu ni say a crisis no sana problem na be Christopher yes so ye wo because me ko Roman me hunu ni say ne okọ ebia SDA no ene me so mo fa enti ne nkyerɛ nye me ko Jehovah Witness me de ye e che ne okọ praise be say what you say but ni nyina na ye nya me kro a ye nyina ye say ye Christ ye ko ne see fill form say you be say religion you trust either you Christian and now Muslim and as I'm tell be ne ye trust say bia me di me bodua and me gunsa so ye nyina na ye Christian and no watro enti na bia down hodom na abekire odi nomination na oyɛ den wokɔ enti ne sɛ suban na sɛ bio ɛyɛ pie na asɛ yenim sɛ ɛyɛ His Excellency John Dramani Mahama sorry Bawumia no mato aba ɛso medi party nani obi a wanye campaign na Bawumia bia he still is a member he is still a member of the party enti no mamon ka sɛ wanye campaign amame ebia ɔkɔka asɛm bi asɛm na ɔkɔka ayɛ no antwa yie amfa de flag bearer honti ene saade a yeyi na sinchen na ye de mehu nipa ba be e bi kura na say bi qualification oni
bi sure
so ye kotali poster wa ankobi obu ho no mo gina wa gina ma party na bi o ideologies na moton ye no hunu say e bia Kennedy Japan e de pa bonte no say obo ade ye na dom na say oba bi gina no be wini a me ekwan bi so no e be boa me because o man Ghana mu ha your factors be bree amanfo edito aba obi won motimi hwe obi so branch hu ye mefe video bi circulating na nsen yen na His Royal Majesty otumfo o say tutu na no pa be bia nwumre be bia obi a mam mu so tia na abusua pani bi so okogina mu apa achewa ma obi o say branch hu ye mefe panti ko ne kodi hine no.
Wow.
That is the favor.
Na ho feke.
Na ho feke. It's o man Ghana mu ha no ye wo ebi mu a. So omo to aba, omo hwe nipa na ho feke.
Personality.
Eno de to aba. O the assembly member abaya ba to onim no, but to kogire mo hwe asa akra de nanim nyam. Ma menton fa ma no no wonko. So obi nso ho no ma ebi a menini ne firi kuro. Eti anye kura no metimi ya hwa no se wo ye mi kuro mu ni. Eti meto aba de ama no. Ghana ha ekoso de bia wa ha.
Yesi.
Wo eti ne se nyina ye party baako.
Yeah.
As NPP. Na se nipa num na yomuti na akoto aba. Na ye yi mu baako a ye frɛ ye nyina ye ba. Na ye wonu se tama mo ye campaign no. Ebia na branch we mu communication strong. It had no me lead communication no. Na nyina ye nko. Akwa we ni organization ye kam. Na ya twe no de naba. Na emom no se ye ne se ye campaign no. Wa mo ye wini awia fe na ado ho betwitwiri ye dia. Ene na sa dia party no. Enkoboa se mesin meka ho a nya de a ka me ha me ho kura se bia me pie kura kwa akoto aba ana ma tu bi fu kura se menua ene yenko ni na yenko to aba do me ye Ghana ni die me ho kwan se me to aba but me se me to de me ko gina wani enka mu ye mi nu nyina me hunu ni se nipa na me di lati ni wanwini enti sa de a ye nyina entrance na ye muro pepe
But say basa de be a division aba party.
so eno no mo pe
Division so ba mu a ebe say the whole thing.
And make eno na omo pe but omo wo your friend say record bi a ebra na omo be ba ban mu omo be ba ban mu 2016 omo ba no bra na omo be ba ban mu yan suspended general secretary yan suspended party chairman and ye kofa acting for mom be now ye did John Boy do be acting as the general secretary and ye pay vice with be your friend is a chairman our party no the rally ye no the benya power into benya power e bi be cancel mu bia refer to Southam na say na see about 2016 na say ya na division say eyakonya na aba ene ye kwakọ yenka yenimu se senka aboa no eternity wi ane aka nyina ya ho etire ne manya twa wie ono na mo ton no nti obo maka nyina no ade nti de ye pebi ye bibia me hunu mi se bio ebia ye ne no ye mpe na asem wo nti na ne sa ade a obese ye campaign that is the only thing how party
Nana osusu se eba na se te se dia kweku ka se eba na sa ne men da kura mpo na ne masori se ni afi de pese koto aba ma no kura men kon ma youth na ewom no moni suade huna nka na se passion o mo wo for politics no like ebe die
ebe conform ene na me di kan se e wo se ma youth na kwan what you say because me say empeni die sa na ekọ mabunu die enti omo na daachi bi se akandifo ye ho sese ni ho a omo na ba be take over but se ko say all the time ye come ma hede a totally e be affected party no e kwan be bree so because that division across party ye empen be bree na se ye da so agina sa division na de enuma tactics na mu a going forward no media me hunu say ebe ha mo ekwan bebiri so they should allow obia yem obia fair kwan na ontumi nyina what you say na nkoba se ye pamon kwala na sa da bia na akwaso omo de sa na omo tie MPP de sa na omo tie enye papa
nana we jagbawe minu ya medinati oyoba okoye polling agent e mo party NPP party. No, your polling station secretary. Nomination by no. Okofa forms. Muntiu. Okofa forms. Unopposed. Unopposed, they say, and any day. And I'm a boy. And any day be a woo. Or converting. One tissue, what he and see at by his secretary for fine, you know.
Yeah, to Abana saying,
because almost say a campaign time, no, to say, or your kwuni. Into what my brain into any day free.
How?
Me see your flame kwa something more love TV.
You can what pick forms no one till who announcement say be that what say.
Only you two.
Ain't ye ko to Abano. How do you identify as a way or Thomas?
Exactly. Ain't you know that is what
ballot a secret. How do you identify say assume a CD and way or Thomas?
Because of me like me religion.
Because someone say Sebio or your kwuni ufrin kwetia enti no ne bibi ne brand champo ye na me say me nua me did it
how say you belong to this
enti ye na free
can be so no mfa so identify and say
there is one communicator bi MP a owo asene man so across one no time o mo kopre no na owo da opponent and obo ade ye adom na ba ko wini and no call parliament ye koto aba no omo ye two communicators baako no ne MP and the number pepepe aka oma converting ti o ya converting awie asene man so across asem the making ya converting awie ama bibia ba ballot aba ya print ballot ono da number 2 aka 3 days am ya koto aba no and na the contender no opponent no na ne pre no e free mu etikwa mi so na ye we yetimi ato aba ni nyina wie ama communication officer aba no yes sister ya nomination for Friday disqualify ni because almost so say bia waye ni bibi twe kwase adwuni sei me say asene man so across so say pa me boni pa ni
no
don't mention names there are certain things bi wo hono mo asa bi o so wo party ni mu a ye mu bi wa fa ye hwe me sisters me ensa ye de adiom me no mo yo mo politics me I don't do politics
okay.
Wherever it is, no, I just say it as it is. So what I say, ain't in the sea, can't be saying, Nasa, make a chance, massa. Me niho, not a band mop ye, moko here, ye call campaign, dia, massa. And you go food, minimum crop for and a better than meet you.
Okay. Okay. Oyema mi enko amana so mrai ba na afi yato aye nkomo no. So na ye ne na Ben Yusuf Gbandie wa amana so ye ne no enkodi nkomo. A member of the MPP communication team. Gbandie anwere madwe. Gbandie amwadwe mu akwa baba Dove TV so TV so.
Openi netime ma amwadwo be chacha amatiefo ni mahwefo nyina.
Na honamo etisan
Otumfo nyankopon adaroma ye de Ghana for de anke ho ye na mu makajo Muhammad na pampo e de message o manyi e yaso yakobato e kakra
mo weekend na abano to na eba so ho
ta pepepe
na ho hye etisan so far
e de ya party amamre ni amane estiam enfie nan bia no ye mpanimfo ya pa o mo so o mo di party no ho djuma no yes, also the issue part to akwan mu na yakọ na ato ahini ni ase ahinifo no akwa akọto amuso aba na ye mpanimfo o mbehwe ya party ne ntutuye na sadia ya best three party ne be ya ka behwe na Ghana fo benya ye ho dibi o megina so ato ye so aba enti ye satisfy polling station at the Kodu electoral area ana nyame ya dom ye yi constituency so fi ho na afi yedru say ye be regional election say na utwe ya na ye branch election nso efi ho ana afi aka regional election a weekend we ye dey ko enti enso she ani enso she nyina da kwan so nyame ya dom a weekend we are Saturday we are
okay
ye be ko nya kwa ko to aba na ye regional election enti sania enso ye no so far so good I want to hear
good yera sepa yemra niama na enwumre ya fra we aso yie ye hwe se binum a ye disqualify omo ewo abatu anyame ya adoma weekend ye ba so no a ye hu se mabunu dodo na ye affected ewumpa you being a youth yeah say na o se feel hu sa say na o se feel Brandy. Hello. Too bad. Them say you lose Brandy na Ben Yusuf wa humano. So you nsa kan bi wa na you know ato aso afi. Ona ye hwe say emebunu na ye disqualify omo no. Ono nso ye youth a. Enti say na ya omo wo nchen a feeling ne ya na etesen. Because ebe ne ya bebre say bebunu a obeyi ne ho asi ho. Na obeka se ne party nti me ye adwuma boa me party na nyame ya adom a opposition na e was say no e betumi asa ba echi na ya bedi oman no so ni atoto ama mabunu eho ato won but ye omo say ya ye bubu o ma pre ye ka omo hye
ya onnim dadampo a ote akira
yeah
oka say oh dachi bia mesumi dru ha
good
me pese me be join politics na me dream me ma ho me do me mind
no correct
na bebebu
yes
all because man support part A na my to am part B but me who say we are some individual differences
yes
obia na yete he edwuma ba ko ne you
no correct
but obia ne na adwen a edanachim
no correct
sani e bia mesifa aka asem no
correct
the same thing na be kan but odi e beto obi kura suma chem doesn't mean say e was say o fa me say me ye wotamfo
no correct
well, the individual differences there. Yes, right. Na say your team, your friend say Team Bawumia, Team Brian, Team your friend say Dr. Duchimo. Nipano na sama na ideology or the buy no. Na atona suma atona kuma no say.
But since you cry ye flag bearer wi.
Enti dinka
Enti dey bi. Ye flag bearer wi. The way forward then is say ye be turn ewa abonte even though say ya turn there but e be turn yi ama wato Ghana fo asum so say brand do so a na ye kwa akoto aba ye nim say this person is the one we are going to vote for
exactly
but ye didn't say no efi ase a
ye kon say ye no an say e na am ben deal Ghana no like say party back when say more split say we have a long way to go we have a long way to go pa o say basa na other party no they are together omo unity no strong na they are moving now.
Yeah. Because I hear NDC any day where omanya time ama youth no na ye fix you omo into some positions okay yen san kwa amano so mra bi o Bandi ye mo akwa ba hello Bandi
Obedi
your line drop yes am akwa ba bi o
aha
good na mi
tina ya kano na ubusa mi se ye party hu sese na afi ya disqualify we na ya twi we asinchen ne ade ana me bo anya sa ne na ubusa ye
sa na me busa say bana sa we ye babuni mabunu how do you feel within the party
the edikan let that party mpanimfo nyina se
okay
your general secretary your acting chairman your national organizer your flag bearer minority leader ni obia wabo ne homodin na wo hwe party want to ekopim sam pempenso yi ya da omo asese omode opepa ani osompa ebo ya party no na emom ye se triba ku nkwagina eno nti na ya na emponhwani mienu nam no na ye tutu ye hofo but then se ye dia ni hwe komu a ye start say ye ko internal elections we from constituency level na afoforo asate se omode enkomunya kwati kwan bi so a omehwe na afefo anko election ni bi obehwe na we akotro petition se we ye we enti yantwene nsan and in the nutshell no so hwehwem twem no dom suko a obehu se enko wie no na the main purpose for the person's disqualification it is not grounded on constitutionality na mom se ebia na nipa na anko support afawe during the internal election no enunti yantwe nipa nsan na obakofo no nko kontenkro aba ne sa ni ma we susu asum kakra na emwa ma party unity no emma emwa nso ma apepa na afoforo wa omode som party no emma eso bra se kakra enti na me de I was a victim myself. In fact, I'm even a victim as I speak to you.
Hey.
It happened in other regions. Sadia to Tuatia no me started yesame ye party ejuma na me wo primary school mpo.
Okay.
Na nyame ya adom na yenyi ya kopem pempenso a edu sha yetumi register na yenya party voting card. Ani ye vote ye was am pempenso no kopem sa brain. Me enjoy any political party bi apart from the MPP kopem sa pempenso a me gina we. Ana emra so se nka akwenya aba efi akonwa ato obi akwa akopre ana me nso me kogina mu se nka me pray for regional youth organizer e wo ti region
okay
na ya bo ase de emra bia ya kwa abato a e be wi ase no na ya nya parliamentary seat ba akumpu na ya presidential voting so eso te conform no na ya nyina ya mfa adwumaden ko hyehyɛ so na ya nhwe kwa befa so a party ntutuye e be koyie
okay
e wo mu ana afa me ko ya se me start me campaign na me nya ne ntie se party for ni bia tro petition atia me a wo so me be yi ho ano enti me busa openi na ofre me ne ses sade amamre tie no se wo fro obi wa ahemfi a ho be hia so be kire nipa ko ne die enti a wo fre nipa ko ne sade be ya sa danse bi wo ho na wo se ode bampo a oba a wo de bi aba openi bua ya wo se ono de ho hia se omode sa petitions no aserve me na emom me mra na me meyi me ho ano ana me so okay we ya party adwuma ana me so awenam ho no menye obi a mepe kwati kwan ana business bi a ho wansam enti minim se bibi wo ho a wobetumi agina so e dey disqualify me enti so mo se me mra de a meba me kodu ho ana petitioners no yase tu amma omo de omo ntumi nkyerɛkyerɛ omo nsɛm nti omo ntumi amma ana ba ko ba ye oba ye ne nsɛm nyina ne se 1 year review of Omampeni John Dramani Mahama aban no me call one of your sister stations a Joy Prime anopa a program ana ye busa amadwenche dia me kan ye ne openi Mahama ya de se wa $1 no every 17 cedis abedu 11 cedis amom no kwa wo mu ne se wo kodwa ma so a enuma border so ye den sabe ene wo kodwa mu a brody a ne ye ton no 10 cedi ya penso na dollar ye 17 cedi no ene dollar na ba fom ko 11 na amom kodwa mu a the price of that item no da so wo soro enti me dem admission me ye no no openi yisu ya o se di amaka no etia party mra na wo ye MPP ni a ho hia so be ka se aban a wo so no abo no homoden
enti anu ye nyina so baako a ye de gina so disqualify me
okay
de gina so mienu nso mienu so ne se oketechi afrifa ye nim ni ekwochiro wo ne Facebook wo so se omampani John Dramani Mahama Basharaf Mahama no e de aban sika e na de promote boxing emuya ya me de ma ya ne se opani Sharaf Mahama yi e ya Ghana ni even though menye NDC ni ana men don Mahama busua no so me ye edmabunu don frafo ne de me medwe ne se so ya Ghana ni na se owo ho akade na wo be ye na Ghana mabunu benya ho mfaso de a ene me de me hu boni awom petitioner ni se because some car say omampani ba no wo sika na obeye na Ghana mebunu benya ho mfaso de a boni bi enim no makwa ko defend NDC ni atia MPP ni ana eno no ya anti party conduct according to them ana de ka ho miensa no yeto abawie ye 2024 no ana na NDC mebunu no emuni ya kutukura ana omo so ye na omo attack ye informal appointees no enti ye flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ahwe ye no na enpa yie ama okotro wo ne Facebook wo so se empanifo nhwe na openijo Mahama nso nhwe na NDC mebunu no oni omo nkasa na yasundwe mra ana me de emu aya me de ma ya ne se sa esa we no ya ne ye dikan twa ye 2016 abra na ye wini aba na abronye ne na afefo omo hia appointee bi wo kwan ho a na ya je ne ka wotinem so obeti ne fie a na ya kɔ ne ho se ya ban aba enti ye nya no na omunya de omope ye party mpanimfo yi anka ho asem ana sa mpempenso NDC fo yi nso eye enti media madwe nkyiremu no se omo de sa ye de a eye kokɔbɔ ba ya se ye be ye dwumaden na ya sanya akonya aba aben mu na de omo de ye enei no ye nso ye de bia ye omo back mpanimfo ne se kasa ya meka ye no atia omampani abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enu nso nti no enyina so na ye disqualify me say abato na amekɔ no emfa ho say modem amabo ama party no anajudo suom na ya sawe say kwa defend party ehu press conference ni ade nyina no ye mfa nto nkyɛn na ye ntweme nsan na ma me nkɔ abato ni bi
Edi so far oma disqualify wana say woda so ayo
enti ye defi sorry a meeting committee in fact and some now mo de bo me kwadu ni nyina no omo bo ne tofa brofum ye ka no anti party conduct ana ye party mra no so article 4 no kire se obi asusu se obi ni ya wo ye no anya mra kwan so a awasa disciplinary committee ana tira wo no mo ehwe sansem no no mo de ehom wa ye ba empempen so ye gina hoi obi anfrɛ me disciplinary committee obi aso nkɔ declare se maye boni bia atia party enti anka veterans committee de omo asade ne so mkɔ akɔhwɛ na anu yie na wo de ba wo nkrata mu no na ya cross check ahwɛ se empa wo de party ni a wo krɔgyen obetumi agina aba na emo kuta party de bria ebeboa
okay
na emo veterans committee we no convert wo mo adwuma no ekɔ ade kɔyɛ disciplinary committee na omo tina so ebu afɔ se me ma ya party ni boni ntie ntweme nsan ntie de akopie mu wɔ national steering committee na mmom antetia me te ne se Monday no steering committee ni tina wɔ masɛm so ɔmo tina wɔ masɛm so wie ye no emuaye eba ne kyerɛ se opani bi susu se obi aba be ka hye ne se me di Dr. Bawumia tema na me ni Dr. Bawumia anya adwen anu nso ntine ma committee ni ntie masɛm po na ɔmo de muaye aba na me fin se entina me boso a me mfa nkɔ court na emo medwin say ya party mu nsem party mpanimfo wo ho omo tena ho na omo susu na say fi say party nimde ne party mremu no eda ho kwan se obi di nsem babua committee a etumi ka say yemua no de omo ye ne bia no omo nkoso na omo nya ne de a ene ye na mpempen so ayedu no
enti you are disqualified right
exactly.
Evasia youth no how do you feel youth way chire woma
you know say atomi me gbandi no atomi a one funny allegation na omo raise wa mo petition ni mu ni say me bra pani eye won abu gbandi Mustafa won ye NDC ni nti no say me be ya party somfo a enye yie because me we busiani a owo NDC afa na me busa wo mo say omo omampani abedi eche Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mpo e wonua a no ye formal ambassador Emma John Dramani Mahama aban ne yiri Samira Bawumia ewo nua a woye MP wa Adenta ye wo Jinapo brothers ye wa Abanga ni nua a ba ko NDC ba ko MPP na ba ne se na me nko a me wo nua ewo NDC afem na no itumi engina so ye gina so de disqualify me se me ntumi nko aba ma ne nyeye enti se akoba ne saa me bebunu ne de e bia na me menya ho akoma agina asan so ye party na djuma na enwom se de sound to ye wei akoye nim a ma party mebunu no ahun keka na omde ye party adwuma no eso brase eba ne san so a unity na ye ka ase ye pede kwa abeto amu no me de foto ba akwa nka me de Japan team panyimfo ne se ye kwa internal election area a obi a kodom afa so odom ye wie a ye tie flag bearer ne wie a wo se ye nyina san ye kro ye ko na ye kwa campaign na obi a ye tusu no flag bearer no otumi nya akonya be ye mampani na se eba ne se ya to abewie na we se we wo kan afa enti ya ntwene nsan we wo Brian afa ya ntwene nsan a saa kasa ne bi no se ye de party adwuma emoa masan so nya ne ntie se ukwa Eastern Regional ye Rajab Konadu a no ye regional chairman na osan so kwa re-election enkomo bi kukoso se because omo kwa election no okọ support ye Uraban the champion nti ye hwe akwa abefa so a opani no ontumi wini ne position biem san komodie we se bi no se pese ye de party na ye party hwadwuma menya so se beboa ye going into the general election enti media na madwene no
Bandi ye bedo ase enwumre yi
neso me da was me nua pen
good obusan ye kwa homa no so na ot say ni Yewura Bandi na Ben Yusuf wono a member of the New Patriotic Party communication team ena yene no ekodi nkomofa mebunu a ye disqualify omu ewo nyame ya adoma eda memenda aba on betunu mu they are feeling utie the way a minu ana kasa utimu se enye ono nko a names are all mention omo muti akire enso how would they feel? Yes,
but like I said, individual differences. What of their enunti ne career no?
Obi o yes. Emma akono anu owo atu hu ache ne pepa awo so de be ye adwuma no. Obejai. But it's very bad. I was you're going forward. Nah.
Okay, ntino yebekwa ahoma no so na ye ne Honorable Chief Lawrence Edu and so atwetwe nkomo with the same issue. Honorable, good evening. Okay, we ma wakwaba eba the last point social political show you so. Eba no nkomo a ye ne ye nua be me na Ben Yusuf atwetwe nkomo because of part A, part B, part C say wakoto aba ma se mesi dia and the nature say qualify say position bi wo party ni mu a ye betimi e de ama me pacho unsusuye e wo sa ade hu e tesen
so mamentia watifo ni wakepo na mentia obi biara wo studio ho biara na menya ba asema obuta bi mamentia PNP baby
okay
party near party bia NPP party ehia dodo yempam nipa
okay
se party sifeye campaign for chart no mo se wabu emrafo a ne dru baby a o brewa no ase na oni o matipa na ye di yi akoyi minya be ma ya no odin komo no se edru baby no menene ya adwin pa baby e wo so oye super kaka
okay
because don't you comments now you know so oye part of the communication team there he should know better
okay
say yepe awaji and he say dollar yen di kudina 14 17 year de na about 12 11 na se you buta what them now uko kase waya pie abra went me attack waya die na ukaye o attack now the core why adeɛ no to no amoa ama obi enya ɛyɛ mfimu sɛ ɛwo MPP ni o ka kyerɛ sɛ yɛwura ma yɛ adeɛ sɛ dollar na you have to start from somewhere as a communicator.
Okay.
Defend your home first. Defend it first. That's it. Upon Kuma Munina, honorable upon Kuma. Omunina can depend. But look at how they addressed it and some already on the point say, oh my idea so much.
Okay.
There was style like coming.
Okay.
But Uncle can straight away. They said, Sharaf, the air okay. Sharaf, the air okay. The way I will see answer that same, open or radio show, which me your communicator, nothing. And it's not me a communication head. Now, okay, communication team, no. Now, okay, Casa say, now me call, now me call different thing, baby. It means, say, your communication, you are not on one line. You're meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, discuss issue. Compare yourself to NDC. Issue bape obia na baby a oka the same thing. Nti ade na wo unkoto to the ofu say ya catch us koka. The fool say ta meeting no ho ye tretre ye ho a. Let say o say sa minya na okasa e. Ohun say ade bi style for question mawa. Defend your party first. Because it's your party interest in our call. And me hono, and it's a party and 24, they are 30 up committee. Committee yenya set committee. Near mom to me, some of our that to me, they can stand on that to me to refer you to another committee, or they can stand on that to me to take their decision.
Okay.
And when they finish and present their report, it will be taken.
Okay.
If I what you
Me patro
me so tia untin ye.
Okay.
And maybe yeah, they may picture koye they may call apalu. A do baby I make a contest. Panel ne ba akupi jatre. Say a CC in a me call. Me defend it trend in tia men call. A Korea si almost and what can come and he wrote the apology letter. I wrote the apology letter. Simple. And a captivity. And I think say on ye baby a free ban. Remember, challenge you almost say Article 4 says if there is anything, it should be referred to disciplinary committee. Not everything is referred to disciplinary committee.
Okay.
If he knows that committee, your more power. Into a steering committee for this election, or more power. What you say?
Me patro
Into Mr. No. But the party in the Mr. No. So also a bit different. I was there. The way we see Kokasaya. So we are opposition. And what we near back. Now we co opposition. Now so corner and send me so can assassin. They feel fair. Umiano really call you know. Also, how be woman also they can't be here wow party.
Okay.
And that's how they will take it. Intimacy me you know. About 10 also party need be open. On to me free.
Okay.
Now my main casting the party we on. If ever be win 2028, but I am confused say yeah.
Okay.
You will fear you or our own. Oh, Punto, we know Kabum, or Mutin, or Muntin, which we are a general. NPP party set our records. A Dubois, or call one. Yet Kufo between Ama Kufo Begina. There was a route. Your courier had the Kufo be reading the next 20 years, 2000. That is our records. That is our records. Kufo Beko. And nipa mi story ye no ye ko ntokwa ka ko pie le gon e wi ase ye settle ye no ye nya abotre ye tie be win in 2015. That is the tradition of MPP. It is always say ye ko a ye di tie tie kasa ntokwa we kasa twi we and we asem we see ba obo one last minute mo say yakoye one near the baby. So don't downplay the NPP's plan of winning election.
Okay.
Now na baby o na yem yase se omo yesa e ma mabru na yes sorry abegi party na see na so no na ye free because the oye me e hana na want me and consoling in a way at least so they all disqualify no find a way to talk to him now onye cool with disqualification or the man but when me and can stand straight away from thing and stand at the time I'm more trust now it shows he said more phobia
every more
which isn't be like that party now and they do baby na ye catch say ye perceive who say until leaders to na sa regional leaders woman ye will council of elders or na ye will neck for na because all these things and among for complaining are they being attended to obi o wa complaining that when you be an can answer chero it was a quarter baby who can na obi nto atie no nso akoka bi o baby na for the party ni be say that is what is happening in our party now. Okay. And we need to talk to a whole lot of youth. Because youth, you know, a boy fool. You put a boy fool. Me and a boy fool. Yeah. Me and a boy. The same thing. Obey my number be asked at Kabibi.
Sure.
Obey my number be at
Kabibi. And the honorable Mpacho, the Abanesano, ya war. Committee bi wo ho anka aba ne sa na ye befre omo aya disqualify omo nanka ya kan nsem bi a e bedwedwe omo akoma na say ana ye ja omo sa.
That is what say we say a control regional election and the regional election we are me I think there will be a committee. Okay. All disqualification and for disqualified and for members. Na ya do mat nothing. Okay. Na ya kabi ya tell say disqualify wa and say that is the end of the own party, now party. But all you got to know is you are still part of the party. Okay. And then say we now go na yeah another party. Okay. But what they are there? Nti ekwan bebre da ho a betimi ade asa amana akonya amana show say opeso odi party na me because or potential party a year odi party na me betimi ama party no adrum pempel to bi. Okay. Nti me de ye meka che ne se me wana bamu. Okay. Say ye nyina yakasa tia Dr. Baumia. But a film tokwa. Because ye fu say we na me fu say oba e beboa. We nso fu say we na me fu say oba e beboa. We fu say we na me pa e beboa. Nti ye nyina no ya say ya adwen we ni akowura fie efie ba ko gate ni akotena fie ho. Ene ye sere ye ho say we ka we na ano aslo we ka we ano aslo na ye nyina ya kre onye hwe ya ka wi impact. Ye hwe kwan be fa so a efie ho no ba bi atututu ye betuatua na ya ka ahu kwan a ye be fa so atuka na pie pipio. Okay. But what you say? I know that you say what's the agreement. Okay. In the party, no maybe it's not the thing. I was say you make it sure say you go if you have to see if you see really you play as a team of NPP. Any eba NPP also no amanyuku no any pie ni eba and it will happen.
Okay, and me final word na yeboa ento aso ntina honorable metie wo kasa no mu yi a na je say nia Ghana fo susu say MPP emu atete apansam no enya sa na tie as behind the scene no unity wo ho but eniso na ye hu say ebia MPP said de ekọ no ni da so enni ho emma NPP yana
obia ka se problem ni MPP okwa obia ka se problem ni MPP okwa. There are so many problems. But unim, at the end of shaft, echo to through the end after you ever start from now, aircon. All my leaders now, the two Obama almost executives. Oma planning. You go more planning here. anka unim sa situation we nyina no nke ma ade ne normal ground pa ya start free from the echo ntinka answer ebe start free from no na ta also a good leader now what ya nsi say ni na to da enti obi nkofa abon fofo na akase ne yen koye we ana se we di nim ana yakofa we abehye na bi time asade we start here time omo neck koye adwen say ene asade a yen nya yen de yen trotro di fofo eno na ho no nko start problem ni free na chese ye ko chance free form ye trodi fofo de a ene wo a ye di yama polling station o trotro di o e was that time ya ko na table no na nipa o do so person be to ni no e be tro but ye di paper ni ma o no empanifo bi sa ka tell them pen one ko ta ma nipa do do am tro di no no me akọ che be so who say tanto kwanisisi tanto kwanisisi bi ye no after the e ko ba say ya tro di no time I dey to na aso ya tro wi na nipa do na e busa say na he fa na mo ko tro. That means and she say you go to baby a na yemi eno na ko fa problem we nyina ba hwe say obi to o ba homia ya to aba ma a flag bearer a ye nyina ye de ya ho fama ene ani bibia be do I was tell wo kasa wo baby and you say leader wo kasa but baby o na o hwe na wo di ni ya say wo baby a be one make a statement be one na make a statement. You can call for the press and tell us to say, this is what is going on in my party. I'm stating it categorically clear. Me, this identity. And then people now, one message can bring us all together.
Exactly.
But what you mean can't start them with? Shashanti Ricky, Ashanti Man Coca says, I go on post. Now go for the Baumi. Akopa kokofu osi oko contest ko bia no yakofa ne say ono of prevent or 120 o me contest Ashanti region say ma kokofu ne da ben o ede en waya ma Ashanti region o be contest say ma o de no kwaku apia after ade we da oni wuntumi ko contest e was stadium wuntumi ewini wuntumi wini we kwaku apia o de no wa make any statement and one thought or congratulate you come one kasabi why yeah you former my party na yako contest for elections and then or no I do the suno baby look at what is going on what of obi say on the contest now muye we now the power me bi nam na delegates on koto abanso now my tie say yes ba we have to we no in bit my now Baumia told me also so Kasai. I don't know about. Put me make a statement, write a letter so that everybody will see say the letter is coming from your end.
Mr. Lawrence.
Now you have to party no. Na ye power 2028 na.
Mr. Lawrence, me tie ni a wo kan yi a na ya kwese leadership ID mo flag bearer nim. Any the way I control party na ikono. That should be 2028 anye year mamwa. It means a better party no more.
Mobi antie say me honorable chief. I'm Ashanti region. Kumasi specifically. Let me tell you. Say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia obi ya mun kan sende no. Me my videos with the captain say Ashanti region the airport to ha. Say when you need to make and young or no me be actually say me say ya the catcher and says same still ha not a new my pe I a Ashanti region obi di ni din bet say na ono kwa na be ko pie fi ma kwa campaign on kan tell
hey
and what then
because obi di anti o ye untumi akola wa pay Ashanti region wa ma bupo wa na te odaso you to familiar din odaso you to Baumia din na ta be pimu ne still sabi call round catches almost say familiar ni Baumia na say yemfa kokofum rem say ni say obi say yempe we say ni say na mo kan say huntu ni paso na o familiar o to Baumia o to Now put Ashanti region 47 constituencies there on 47 seats. Who dear grow? NDC Ajimu 6 as the 7. Who dear grow? But I should say, I see ya only give 7 2 months. Who dear grow? But I should be.
Mr. Lawrence.
Now, you only catch on out to me, Cassa. Not a mere Mudia Palawe at you and Mia Andy. Only position be our party. Nansea no Mapanashe police station or Quadaso. Nansea and I want to me I didn't call police station or Quadaso. Now, what's your car? Now you can't tell me kaka. Now reviews, videos, now what you want, and you are being quiet. You don't want to talk. You want to win Ashanti region. You will lose. NDT wanted 38%. They got it. You want to reduce them to about 24, 23% so that you can win. And you are not talking. You are sitting down quiet, looking at what is happening. And you come and meet us. With the opponent, you will come and meet us.
Mr. Lawrence, I will hear more party as NPP as compared to that of the NDC. And near my CCU parliament to cry within members of parliament. Any more dear how I'm handle now. Who said that to be a bit many so and I say a affected party or Quambizo.
Linya, if you be a mental woman, NDC dear woman, dear. Just that they are handling it in a way. What you say? They are handling it in a way. Near the end, I petty handling it in a way a bad common. Nasta be said manus to Maso, or more Chimino, as she said, Chili, or Mubium of one or almost penal. What you say? Your petty a tried in me, estates in year. No more Biom chop one, no more seno. No Piazu work, no Bia Canadian Nadi. What I say?
Matthias here.
It's so to say the leadership is weak. Now, Ashanti region today, you ever talk about see any leaders? We don't have leaders. Their term is expiring on Saturday, isn't it? Almost term of office expires Saturday.
Yeah.
And they are all campaigning, so we don't have leaders. Almost all the attempt to be anyone on that chair. Then so what? Ebi na ye nua no ato no ho na o ka se omo friend say you no omo ka onya panimu bia na aka kire na mana kana aso ama.
Okay.
Nti o so o tell me to aba yi and stand wa kode o kan so.
All right.
That is it.
Yeah, that's it.
And some room.
They say NPP no. I know na me nua ma mpa we tapo.
Okay.
Unim. I know na empanifo na omu lead no. Oma koye so low. Oma sticky so low. Edi omu akɔhyɛ baabi ama enne. Sɔfo bi na yɛ tie frɛ no Isaac Nsu Bempa no. Ebe kasa tia ye nyina di nyina atem. Now let me use your medium. Me and my videos are call out. Let me stand on your medium and tell Isaac Nsu Bempa. Oh, that me met no what here mass. Mamin can't no. Was soon after no pussy on incophobia yet on the business. And I know more Hana on your mundili. But or Kasa on watching a tank. Or trap you more. Obenu our MPP Sano. Why we are the power in the people who tell you. You are paying for him. Me catch an opportunity ye more cordomano. O see on Wabuki. I will come say the videos by all me exactly. O see or try it you more. Ye are paying for 10. You didn't pop from thing. Obehubi. So the catches over to me MPP. Oh no, I do me no worry. Of course, banning it next time, what do you worry? On fan homra. We are ready for him. Me and them started. Me see a tramesa video amano. What damn me? What's all the MVP in that? Who confess now? We will also go on that tangent.
I will try.
On your stuff.
Yeah, I will try.
On your stuff.
You're a lot.
Me report here, man. Me do appear to your captain say, "Hey, mate, now on anything one desk. Me mate now on anything one desk." Lawrence said, "Hey, me na me kase." Mini na tena tia mas 3A 3B eko 4B yenyina ne eti oba e kwa na wo de ball na ba e amas ye ko bobo ne be fa wo kan wa dua di sua de na wo ni bi
yeah ora do you ever dance in your brain yeah that's we're here now
Honorable Chief Lawrence Edu, leader of MPP member and Kasai Ashanti region. Era better was say enumere say obe join ye. Eda sipi. Hey, enya easy.
Near my form.
Tino.
I say aboa we eja 9 nantwie esro na wo
from the year soft ye be gina we so na ye ntwa ye ho sima ye buy the ato so madaroma mon twen ye kwa aba Edin one say Ghana ha na se wiase afana de e ba no apomudin a de bia mekase number 1 on the list eye eso heba hospital na yenua bema son no ahofe de ofa ne kwa wade ase ono na ofri eso heba hospital a wabeka yensa e wo the last point so ayene no e ba betwetwe enkomo Clement.
Yes.
Akwaba.
I am one.
Long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Ahofena edware was security na yeden.
Heba now. Hey. Bottle one come on farm on. And no be na me bottle one. Magic bottle no.
Hey, ejuma o.
Ye here ni zuo.
One for tens. What is your gumdia na
just say? Na just say.
Wachimgo. All right, mo boy ejuma.
Yeah. See that say award it we.
Me I saw it.
Say award winning Herbal Hospital.
Wow, congratulations to Team ESO.
All the way from Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. KNUST
wow.
Heavyweight and on until I was we are Bearman and I was watching with the
dear.
Was also holding no true dear
bappy.
They are coming into the moon. Now him. They be now within 1 minute. I am educated washer for.
Okay.
Kakra on one thing.
All right.
Now there be a more for boom. She said there be a makama once a time.
It's not the member dear. It's a member dear.
Yeah. It's munim. Mammy show a dear be. Bema. Umema some ebeto dia. A near mammy. Mema no yard any 18 Vince actress 18. Yeah. Ena adia ekipi running. Obroni fene testosterone. Saadi we hormones we eno na ekipi yen.
Okay.
Enti aduani bi a obedi a ebe kwakọ bre testosterone nase. Anase ebe ma ntin mu asisi bia no ema o me masem nyeden. Enkon kan. Enti number 1 bibi ti say cookies di bebre be ma enya ma fries bebre di be ma.
Mo sorry am say ma ye de but mo me ma so mo no
me ma o ta di burger bebre ni pizza bebre ni nyina ye enya ma ana aduane a eye anwa bebre enya ma kra na we be ma no wutie mi a na open natural energy raw energy I don't know enye ayo one time something no e ade ataye
okay
na mo me masem e natural because enuane a obedi no ebe ma ntin no ma sori agina mu bebie bi na sa testosterone ya mi kan no abusi akosoro e na ebe ma waye be ma
okay
and say wutie mi abema every day be a date when the crowd 2 to 3 every day fire weduane na date ni ye
and not say was sorry anopa
no and as we within the day no
yeah within the day
within the 24 hours date 2 or 3
okay.
per day fire weduane
okay
na ye ni 1 akoma na odi bebo adwuma no date no e provided with the minerals potassium a eboa akoma no because akoma no wo me masem na akoma no na be pusiu so ati ase ebiebie ntin mu ema moja edi afusani ema be ma ni gina brane
okay
ena afi so o muscles na wo de be ye yi no eno so ema o muscle recovery and no matter ejuma wa ye ni the whole day no the date no minerals ewo mu no ebe boa ma otimi aden a recover ena last but not the least ni say a more natural energy.
Okay.
Believe me, natural energy.
That day, no, a bit
natural energy.
Wow.
I would be then, would be performance. And I was winning avocado, dear. Faka. Avocado is excellent.
Wow.
Now, if you be a winning garlic, dark chocolate, be now also so ye day. Or the account, winning attaching so yeah, not just say, or the ice chemist. And you know, and in the way they free up, more semen come in, man, was someone, and Macamo the idea. I'm a dear incident to be the mamma, sir. Was it?
What's he about?
Oh, Moya Mutio. Mo Munipa, quite the branches on the doors on the door. And to the handle, Moya, Emfa.
We free education.
Free education at the moment.
Clement, yes, so Herbal Hospital, Oba Lab. Onona obutu and answer say o tim hotecho or the panyani rewra veins ni mu I say o bo adwuma
yeah and you know
obi the first time and I said da minim say they be ankrofo ehwe etie wo education and all that na yakasa eso Herbal Hospital adwumadie pote ben niema hodo ben pa na madimu akote e wo eso Herbal Hospital
yeah and you know obi otahwe me bia no be di adanse me betena ha de chese esu enko money apawa nkwa na me ba bebo na ya na mitumra na machirisi de bia me ka say wo pe natural remedy eye Esu Herbal Hospital na wonim Esu Herbal Hospital abama yen won say me ye science ne de madomu suko me wurewure inside na wonim ade e koso sesi a enu nti a me ka say Esu Herbal Hospital nyame na de na chega na fo ade e koso ye te say antimicrobial resistance enru aye to no pharmacy ne drugstore me nso na me kan because me ye science so what ya say enru aye no num nya wonim te say no ya no ma ya ansa ne build resistance to nro no onom gura enye adwuma and it is normal so what these are chemicals, these are formulations with time no body ni used to we na infections you gura enye adwuma saadi ye kosu enti no ohemai anyi fa ne yedwane akọ now to see we are heading towards what the natural remedy which is SO Herbal Hospital and it's a wood here me no akwaje eye drop o dey asos wani no so why a resistance ani no duma edum blurry vision e ba na eba wani no atwetwere so pro na epru nso me pacho adobra SO Herbal Hospital say beje ye natural eye drop bia a suit the nature of body and insano to heal you that's it and it is a wood tie me wakwaje lens na ope washa afide ni hu an say ani ni kra na eba reverse gear mo mutwi automatic no abeda r
instead of say improvement ba within
instead of d abeda r say jagoda p say neutral so wa park so what I say it shall say what build the resistance to what you are using to come to the natural way na Esu Herbal Hospital yanjo and it's a lens na wa sha na emfa me pa chobra Esu Herbal Hospital we bi na yepe we bi na ye ne ya fidi ya di na fidi akwaje award wo ka university no enu bi na ye hwehwe
na say wo chire mu a say any bibia fa eni ho it doesn't matter say eni no condition it say nipa no wa yes surgery say ni ne frampo say o prunso say ade we say etena ba beda so say na ba o say ne aba no as a class ba say ohun ade te say ne ebo asi so what I say Hamatan so nko so you are not in a uni aburi krani ma consider and I we apem say be a hunti so what I say ete na eden about when in the lens no na efin eden abaso enu ti so be steady a Esu Herbal Hospital ye Herbal eye drop ye di gusuma wa bon se enima fifi wani ase ebi fi wam omuna obi a wa ba bia di saade hu ade adanse ni nyina ye yensan no so what I say ye yi niema de bia me ka say ni na ye te say gates o drainage system as time goes on now wo de hwe ne ye say ye nhwe wo de ye ne ye nya no na esisi wo kan se mu
you know edro no e de me kwa ko clinic nerves na elidi to ani no na just wani na den atenwan na ye maame bibi so mo de no hypertension and diabetes and ade sade o hawe ya den aba eno bro ni fe no diabetic retinopathy but obrofo no ma na haw na e mekire nya ne se wo diabetes e wo so afi de won se wani no wo hwa ade a enhwe me pacho diabetes asichi yare essay ani papa ni nua hypertension so ka ho ena ne cholesterol ababe dose ni padua ni mu ni nyina se ani enti oba eso heba hospital a doctor ni mode na wabo heba no ho bra ni aye research ntino oba no ye ma diabetes eduru no na ye ma wo ne o be guso a wani ni bete a ekwa emma bi enti se ne da bi am kan asoe ne ye ba ko pe Yawa Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction. Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction. Monday to Saturday, no Doctor Atanase. Monday to Saturday, no Doctor Atanase. Now, me pesa me announce about me what here for me Paul Masem. Saturday we ye promotion chechire chipa. Masa. Doctor answer TSC dwem.
Sir.
Na wa wo say wo de wo fie bosom di wachi anaze wo de come and see. What they come?
They are in fear of some dinner.
What they are,
Saturday, be ya.
Ye be minutes, ye be can to go see a bunting.
Say ye be, that's so. Ning that's so. Go to Kali, a person who me now. Lady and man, my in the sassy hole, no what to say. Say me yo, say me yo.
For Yamamu Akwaba, the last point social political show. So, I now do a channel not to DAF TV, SO TV, Akwaba Stronko Ane. Ya discuss bia ye ko Ghana no wonsum wani nipa. Phone lines no munya botre e den a ye bebie e de atum. Ye di kan e di nkomo ni bia efa NPP nsem a ACC e wo mu part A part B part C a ye disqualify nkrofo and honorable Lawrence Edunso Baya obekre na dwene na ye besan akọ ahoma no so biem na ye ne yera edem senanu so atwetwe enkomo efa asa dumso issue e baya Ghana ye call Turkish company say ye ne omo kodi nsa woso senka ye benya electricity power e wo Ghana sika chichiri dibi akobem kwaku asante we de name be ko a chese USA ensem no aye bebre enti ye betwetwe en ho nkomo na afei so so edru so a de wadwenche aba. Hello Mr. Adam.
Good evening.
Good evening. Yama wakwaba.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Do I have to speak English?
Yes, please. That would be helpful.
Oh, okay. And then the Dove TV, Ashafo Ede Ebeche. Please, what's your concern about the ASCA issue?
On the case that has happened in the US.
Please, exactly. Concerning Kwaku Asante Beko.
Well, once the report indicated that there were other parties, it is important for us to also investigate and identify if such persons received any payments, and if the final decision was influenced. We need to look at that and ensure that all the such people are brought to book, they are held accountable. So that is a major concern. It dents our international image, and we should not sweep it under the carpet.
Mr. Senator, that's all line.
Hello.
Yeah, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Me pacho, chi no ti kakra we to the afra frame kakra mai. Okay.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. Yemhwe sa DIC say wo USA ama Oru Asante sa conviction ya be. Yebeka say oba ye country Ghana mu a sa asa impact ben en wode ebre ye.
Please go over there till the end.
Na me ka say impact ben ye nya wo sa dia ye so ama ne ye do baby a ye.
Well, the impact is negative on us.
Okay.
Because the individual involved was a high-ranking officer in Ghana at one point.
Okay.
And then ended up in the financial institutions in the US. It's a very rare thing to find in the US that people attempt bribing officers. It's not done. So it is almost as if you've done a very strange thing. It will stand out that a Ghanaian attempted to influence and actually influence the process. So it impacts us very negatively. And we need to make sure that we are seen to have taken serious actions to address what has happened.
Okay. Yet say case no yebo officials and some members of parliament binom edin wom, and as you mentioned, say they were involved in bribery scandal like course OSP office na betimi ayi san kofo yi ame ehu omo na asutwe bi ho a betimi akwa ama na.
Well, yes, there are the 5 people who were on an all-expense paid trip.
Yeah.
There's the parliamentarians who they say received was the $46,000. And yes, it's important that we investigate as to whether the Office of the Special Prosecutor will be able to take them to court and get a conviction. It will depend on whether they get witnesses who can confirm that they received these monies. And that's the difficult part. Because in Ghana, they don't just use circumstantial evidence.
Okay.
There has to be witnesses who corroborate that, yes, the money was received, etc. So it is going to be a lot of hard work, and they will need evidence that is it's uncontested in court if this kind of people are going to be arrested and sanctioned.
But a case like this, now yetumi say some members of parliament are involved. Yebetumi can say kwambi so no sa office na koy office bi a enkofo di nyom ho.
Well, yes, it's very, very worrying that the report also says that parliamentarians were part of those who received money.
Yeah.
And if, in my view, if you are able to establish that such persons received and they knew what it was about, then there should be some legal actions against them. The title, honorable, the office they've occupied. I don't know what the Parliamentary Code of Conduct says, but those are issues that could be looked into.
Ebano say in the fight against corruption, you be any day.
Well, I think that we need to look at these kind of situations. In this instance, what it is that there was somebody who apparently paid monies and it influenced the process. It is necessary that the contracts that we give at the end of the day have clauses where if you are found subsequently to have done something illegal, we should be able to cancel the contract and we should be able to sanction you or fine you. So in my view, for example, if we can say for a fact that the AXA Energy did not deserve to have won. The contract should have had a provision which says if subsequently we discover that you're involved in any illegal actions or corrupt practices to get this contract, not only will we cancel it, but we will also fine you. And that should happen. So there are lessons to be learned from this experience, which can guide subsequent contracts that happen in the future.
Yebetumi aka say OSP and a mandate as an agency worldwide in the fight against corruption no ekwan bi so no wafeli.
No, we cannot. This is the OSP is not supposed to be like how will I put it, a monitoring agency so they can know all these things. If you look at this case, it was filed in the US.
Yeah.
The complaint was filed in the US because the money that were used to bribe the people also came from US-based banks. So you could not tell in Ghana because the money didn't come from Ghana.
Yeah.
It would be difficult for somebody in Ghana to know that, oh, money has changed hands. But in the US, because the bank involved reviews payments, they got to a point where they realized that, what were these monies used for? And our brother had used his Gmail account. And in the Gmail account, he had given the details of what he used the money for. So once they accessed his Gmail account, they knew it was almost like a self-admission that I have done the wrong thing. And it is in his own email. So there's no way somebody here in Ghana could have identified this. If the money were coming from Ghanaian banks and there were questions, then perhaps maybe a whistleblower or somebody could have alerted the OSP or other such agencies.
Okay. Mr. Sanano, Mensami Sabio, Bano say ya, yebetumi aka say buy a country mo dia. Na abemu ye yusu sika. Ye ni any other means yebetumi a check say sika we ade we na yade.
If all the money was done through the banking system,
okay,
the financial intelligence unit is supposed to have thresholds. If you spend money or transfer money above a certain ceiling, they will flag it and they'll try and cross-check. So we do have a system that, assuming you are using the banking sector and the amounts involved, and these amounts were huge, if it had been transferred within our system, the FIU is supposed to flag it and ask questions. But if they came in, it was cashed, it was dollars in bags which nobody checked, it would be very difficult to trace. So it depends on how the money got into the system and how they handed it to the individuals.
Ebano say yeah, accountability on the part of our leaders.
Well, yes. I mean, our leaders and their accountability is a big issue because the people who have been described in the report that they wanted to give the minister $1 million, his special advisor $250,000, and they claim the monies were actually dispensed. It tells us that even if it is not the same people who collected it, somebody has been greedy, and leadership needs to be very cautious because now there has to be an investigation to find out, was the money paid, who received it, or did Asante Beku himself divert the money and put it elsewhere? These are questions that must be answered by leadership.
And the agreement by Turkish company a contract almost signed. Ye share near si wo ho yi a obetimi atwam na otwam nso so a, what is the effect?
So at the moment we have to look at what is in the existing contract. That is why I'm saying that at least for the future, let's make sure we have clauses that say if you illegally procure the contract, we have the right to cancel it. At the moment, I don't know whether we have any clause like that. So it may be against us. We may face penalties if we attempted that. But ideally, having discovered that all these monies were paid it tells us that this contracting process was unduly influenced and the people were conflicted, and that the company probably should not have received this contract at all.
Okay. So with the conviction of Mr. Asante Beko, Woma yentumi amu omudin ye binom ye ministers any members of parliament. Yehu oma yenso kwan be na betumi dia oma faso wo Ghana ha.
So there has to be investigations.
Okay.
More investigations to see and establish, do we have witnesses who can confirm that these monies were paid and received? And it is important that Ghana does the investigation, because we will not be seen as by the international community as being serious if we did not follow up to see, did these people who have been mentioned in the report receive their money? If they did, they should not be persons who can occupy high office. They ought to face the full rigors of the law, and they should be sanctioned accordingly. It requires work, and I hope that the investigative bodies are able to follow up.
Mr. Senator, me tell you, Diana, checks and balances and kosu year with this contract, yeah, man, call for it. We know kwama ye tuye sika fan chenza.
Well, our checks and balances really, it's difficult. On one hand, Parliament is supposed to be the one that has supervisory oversight over the executive. But Parliament itself, I don't know whether they have the capacity to do the due diligence to cross-check all of these things. So maybe there's a lesson learned here. Could they have done additional due diligence to compare this Turkish company with the American and other companies? I believe that maybe this is a point where we should learn some lessons and see how we strengthen our checks and balances to get better results.
Okay. Mevacho, going forward, as a country Ghana, then our GDC year, or China si ne ebin sibio.
First thing is the contracts must have clauses where we say if you are found to have done anything illegal, you will lose the contract, but not just that, certain penalties will apply. I think that is important.
Yeah.
Then to make those who are going through the process more cautious and careful. I think also that we need to have Parliament strengthened to be able to do better due diligence on some of these companies, so that we don't have a situation where somebody who is just paying money can come and get contracts, and we appear to have done a deal which should not have been the case. And then we had a team that went for the all expense paid travel to go and inspect the equipment. I think we should have a way of cross-checking these teams when they go, whether they actually sit and do proper negotiations. Because if you go and they just give you money and so on and so forth, it's probably that you don't even do any inspection and you come back.
Yeah.
There should be a system where from time to time, randomly, we should go to check. Were they actually there? Did they inspect the equipment? What reports were provided? You know, otherwise they will travel and just spend their time shopping, collecting money, and come back, and Ghana doesn't get the best out of the result. Critically, these issues must be investigated, and the other unnamed people must be brought before the courts, and when necessary, they should be charged, sanctioned, so that it serves as a deterrent.
Yera Adam Senanu, thank you very much for your time with us.
And thank you too for having me.
Good. I was saying, Kwamano Senate say, Yeni Yera Adam Senanu, a anti-corruption campaigner. And our boy, and you Ghana, no dear. Yet, say, Sikani Benunus. So that means, say, we are ye can say me, there are other ones, a way chida, young yo, and one some my.
When I ban you,
Oh, say, I was say, all kind from websites now. Maybe on your mind is or more copy, your friend is saying, plant ne the aban.
Yeah.
Nkrofo who corruption some woman they eventually pulled out from whatever is happening. Obi baby say again akwakofa sanse sem we aba. And only issue no ye ka and asante be ko akwakoye bibi and asante be kwakoye bibi ama ye say ebi kura yi omo ho ano se enyomo a de na asie de asie nyina na busuafo eye simple ye wo man Ghana mu 2014 2015 2016 ye nyina dia dance ye se omamu hanom no na nkane asem no enyina so ame ne ye bo aban ti so ne na pampa so aban amanfo nyuma egu mekura mese kwadwaku amoa ne printing press na operate e wa kra New Town eguye obi ko store eguye amanfo nyuma essay etina okwan ben so na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama part 1 obeya obeboa Ghana fo ne yetimi anya nkane apa na omo hia nkane ade aye omadwuma no ye de aye so na ne ekoba ne se abusuafo no eye saade no omo ye kan yensem de yensem ekonanim nyina no na se na yen ya ye ni abre Ghana fo nwuma egu aban so sa aban mesre wo ye nwuma asai ye nwuma egu eti bon modern si ubetimi anya alternative power bi dia boa yen na yetim de anya nwuma no na se na se bio amanfo na machire etua ho bribe eji hu sika eji omo kickback into the expense of Ghana nia se bio ni dwuma eguo no na cheso bi susu gire kira ba beda na middleman so onu ebu Ghana sika edefa so o kan report na airtime say 1 million ebi say over $1 million dollars ni yatimi the ministers in the name MPs
ministers and MPs
minister and MPs so in the name say ye committee it ye kwako inspect power na ye de banosa ye friend say alternative power na ye pedia ye we ye kwako ye inspection say na mo ko nyina mo ko je bribe once money ewu won ese Ghana mpanifo money ewu because ade we ade asabi egu oman ni hu fi hwe say amanfo adwuma ene ha me no amanfo adwuma egu
asa amanfo adwuma egu no kra no na omo so a oma ehu emabunu no a abantimi mo adwuma mobo ni afa o adwuma no na omo nso lusu
afa o no omo nso lusu adwuma na sabi o ye suma mo say mon kono mo de mon kofa wani kotu awisi enkohwe adwuma kro ni ehwe se o ebia power badge we see the bagana ebetimi aboa aso ye nkane ansem asabi e to ape no na sabi mo ko nyina na mo ko akoje bribe si wo ye wo man Ghana mu hanom asabi o ye wo institutions bia sabi omo esoso ye wo institutions bi wo man Ghana mu hanom a Ghana have ye wo anti-corruption agencies ayese ye dey be fight corruption more than country bia wo man Ghana mu hanom sabi bo Ghana for mo kan kire me so ankiye ni anye dia ankiye di operation recover all loot ebe kan inke oro abe kan ho e ma ne ebe trance Ghana ha ye ni srajo hanom e de na omo ye Ghana ha ye ni yoku sese yoku na e function CID wo honom and then the attorney general e wo ho ansa na ye di OSP e ba be kan ho so on it is her encrof OSP ni the mo man fa ni to ni because ono ba ye ni nche omo anom wo ho de da no enti ni Ghana hanom no ye ntimi ama ye ni ana ho ye ntimi ama ye ni ana ho ade a ekoso bebrewu obu hanom odipa baako wa bi account be se du e o man Ghana mu a sa kwa no so no mo fa ya o mo de che o mo de hunu ni say na nkwa ni pa ba adwuma be nkwa na wo ya udi wa ha wa bi account how this card to wa san transfer sika e dia ko e dia ene na ama na o se ye hwehwe ni nsem mu ne se sai na sika na waje no wo che e dia ama bribe wo bra amanfo anwuma egu amanfo mefa hu because amanfo nya adwuma ne ma fa tire kwa akoje bribe ntimu ka asem yes ana na eye
enye but when it comes to corruption and bribery, but I also ask myself, say, system being the digu aquemua, Sanyama we etuobecha, like the way I run a cast about Galamsey. mama other way say to betwa ye mpanimfo na nkasa na say ya hemfo ene Ghana mpanimfo na nkasa na omo so emma kwan say asase we ya media asa me mpene so say me yo hema ana me yo hene me de masa say ma o say bra betu galamsey wo so there's no way say one kasa wo de ope betimi ayeden aba betu galamsey no ana say illegal mining no and I think say there should be a system to say they na wo kan we ni abra cause omo koje power number because of doom so anam so ma Nkrofo coastal for printing press ne omo ya employ omo unemployment I employ through that for bebre juma ya saki omo amama kwakote they always think about their self like almost selfish very 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 bad and you know say na akwa no to say the kana eniama foforo wo ho bibi hyeto ho a eno nso ye hu ye what if and then one simple and babontia. Send any pants or fun and free.
A biacosu baby, hey, or my gana muha. And ye say, ye compare a bass of one sense. I may know you be now a friend is saying, government official one.
Yeah.
Bessie na ye
government official one.
Government official one. Swung, and upon one of the dailies at the babontin.
Yeah.
Actually, mu kwan bi so no wa mo bi edin but e kwan bi so wa kire obi na o kire se sa ade na ye period na kwan na power minister anu ti na no bi ani abre sign ti wo
oh I have never met demanded or received money from Asante
and waka one so because that period ne time frame na ye can now there is a minister over there ya woni mu nkrofo kra omo ye sa committee na ye so mo say sa power na ye pe no momfa mani ko twa wisie sei enkonkwohwe na momra because technical e wo se ehunu se ade e kwa kofa bai ye de ba se ne Ghana fo ho yira omo a ebi da sum no be fa ha generator to na enya sa time ni mu na obi so generator ene ne mother dem wo mu ye no e din mo dwen Ghana fo ho a enti sa de we nyina no mama mo ye mo ase mo ama Ghana se amanfo nam so ma bi fie ebi mu wu enti ye kwa kopesi ka de aba no akwa ye me se ye be kọ ye de be kwan ye hu se ya
oh na ye ja to
sa ye no so ne o minister
for no power no they should be investigated.
Yes, whoever yeah parliament dia ye kan I was saying enu nyina Mr. Yesen no kan I was saying investigation na dia koso na ye hu sa eni kwanse ekonya government official one bia na ehye bia we die eni kwanse ekohu se power power officer 1 power officer 2 any officer 3 ne ekika ho bia say e wo ba bia because your man is sika
any ye de suma
any ye de ma mo say mo mfa nya adwuma oti as e basa de bia omo de yan be di agro as e omo de Ghana na ye business bi kekefo a group bia e bia on benya opportunity ne say oh ye ne ye wo ho a ye control the affairs of the country but yes sir now man one ye dinner bro because senior now can so papa adwuma say ye
the printing press
and then call for my adwuma says that time na pa any one I got na fie obi antima and survive bio na adwuma na ntimi ama na ye be san tie sam panimfo no a edi ade na nim no nso sika no a eno nso ma san cha agum botom dia o I was investigation koso na nipa bia se MD no a no what to enei ono US ne yedi na asem a omo a
e ka ho bia no
yenso eni o ma asem ha ya se e wo attorney general OSP eni ho
yoko wo ho
omo fias omo nyina fias enne na yenhu ampa omo a ye ka parliamentarians because ye do kwose kwashemra bo man no na yentumi ntoto mo man no nye na uko for your personal interest ya in fact e basa ye mu bi na yedi ya we mu
nana minim se unim nipa kro a mebe kanya sa time no wo na me wodo ma ahin group
obi abaso wo mbie phone lines in ntum na because your time no so nti I go for mo betimi afre na won so de wadwen kire aba on 0532 504-600 and I say 0532-509-920 wadaro ma ofra enye ntokwa why adrebreo
Once nanu ya is a public account committee. Once there are teachers ebinum enya double salary.
Yeah.
Ebinum anko committee anymore.
Omkoye.
Enti why say ye wo man here ye team. Na ebenya aban adwuma. Na obi a or represent o man no. Ebe engage in corrupt act. Ni ebe ka say
Public accounts committee no me amu no me no mo problem. But me ba that time I do so say me buy. Ufi gift FM. Baby a gift FM one.
Yeah.
Na say call honum na Tuesday market. Gift FM pampa.
Now we call market.
There is a co-store. Na co-store bi wo baby a carpenter ni bi ye empa. Referee ni di. Carpenter ni bi wo. Co-store bi wo. I said that phrase say mum na mo mehwe. Na mo a egu ni fridge mu a asey ya na e bon a wakokre wanya se ye de ache no wo ba beton na amanfo yesi public accounts committee ye to bi be ko no wakodi sika oto e bisa no so I'm sorry please forgive me
na please please forgive me
oh serious Mr. Ba ko bi am hwe ya me bufu ye ne se unim se wakatua asika to mu a ye 500 Ghana cedis na over 2 billion
about account
went me account so bia onim say na accumulated back pay bi na e buy any business
e bia na miracle money
or the there say I chop the money now chairman Abizan you chop the money say yes I chop the
first caller. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh, when Timmy engine so adaroma obetimi asan so afre system ne de yemfa ngu akwan mu a ebekoso a because de bia ye ka say aye no gusu foforo san hye wo. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Me pacho wudi ni baby a wo free
me pacho e friend na Gebro ni me ka say free be pass.
Okay, me pacho yetie o
me pacho de ya na Ghana yen penny for no ya na fat having pa to be a we minister na so we DC na say ukwa ayi position bia ipiawoka ye pa ne di o man sika social sata pa ko di na bia no say di sika na ni pa ko na to so no emrana sa amma yen penny for the twitwa age no yes I know man ye ko ni na say ye ba in fact no money in fact enye kura mu hwe ni da mas
yes so da se wo free e bia na waka no
oh yes the way
ba ubenya amanfo a omonso surrounded because many pano no nti no ma me consider no. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pacho wudi ni baby a wo free
me pacho me di jima me ka se free kumasi.
Okay, wadaro ma yetie o
Yada mwase pa nensem no a mo wie bie na ni so no.
Yes so da se.
Eye pa na on my way. Menye sure se heaven wo hopa nipse ni petuntum bit mako heaven.
Sawo.
Ni petuntum. Menim. Isanse on my ni hia ade na yasoma o se kope bibre on my no. Ose me de makogye da mudi ama ade na yeso kogye bra na waje hu sika nso wankwa ye hu adwuma. This any pa we omu nyina omu nkwa sole no mutete parliament wo. Heaven mo bi ni petuntum bi anya na adwen kura zo beko. Omu ye ni pa boni pa Africa. Hey.
Sao.
Sika ya mo body pa nyamese enka no kore. Ebetimi aboa ma obi kura afa obi ni na ye adwuma. Na ono sunsa kona no ono se nipa ka gra bi ache o
nipa 5
nipa bebre adwuma yada mo ase ya menka mo
amen yes yada ase
well near me yana say go to yenkro nkuma enum omo se nkwala nketo o enne akonwa kra bia ombetena so classroom esuade e desk e was e bia nkwala be say
hello good evening
Bamsho free achimoda
okay pacho wudi
Nana Boachi.
All right, Nana Yetio.
In fact, you see a person, my woman, see how you mean. Sabe, say I buy and I won't yet. Then, woman, and this in a more than nada, Kuntumpo and 12 other town, my issue. I was see, I know, you told me, be I am talk. Be anywhere you talk to my mo. What stray? Mr. Kana, you say, Yatis on Yinsu, say, I'm not paying me a forestry for penny or casement, me real women swing. I've been necessary, Banasa. Oh, my, Timu kind of French, Sissy, I get to I'm a force, I can say good boy, the Canadian monoman, and go here. Oh, I'm not chichi, it's not much way, it's not much way, it's not much way. Oh, my intini papa money away, a soldier by an say a fancy democracy. Democracy, woman, as a soldier buying you, who I want Tiasia, who Jim want Tiasia. We can't be a cast abortion yam. As we are Westerns. In some way, catch it and not to flood. Would be a someone, the Asante and winning at them. It did dig for one more time. Oh, and no more bar. Listen, maybe another will be being a more, say, will be practicing will can regret. No much is my show. And yet fair, near my Ghana, you who even Rolling Strong way to take my crown from. Oh, I near Cossy. For 4 by a young who be. And now Dubai attend the day and not make us a northern side of home. The Krubio Honum, our friend of China. School girls see the dinner, I could fly to attend. Nana say, when you're free, it means saying education when you are on call. And then, you don't mind a moment you will be yet in Chimasia. Yeah, pan yet change my own mind. But me, therefore, you see how no business China dreaming.
Mana yadase pa yadase.
Well, and Tisani and Manogusu and Americano. Obekwe school, Okoy and Krum Kumema. A deska, Ebia and Colabes 2, and a Transna 4, and a Tiso. Na yanyasa sika we o.
Nani pa 5.
Nani pa numpa.
Oba hema.
Mosquito.
Oba hema ni mpombo ko de.
Me marry me no.
Hey, na de amofe na dware mo sa no.
Yedase.
Hey, de mo me sanyi na mo nya yize kura o.
Yedase.
Aban papa ba.
Eh.
Aban papa ba. Enti umu so kura no na ho fe na dware wo.
Yedase.
Ai. Mamentia agriculture minister Elikopoku.
All right.
Ono ane de sie mosquito akimango beja.
Okay.
Na make say. Oba hema. Bisi fia pani ni mu no ho. Eja to mu a ehia yenya kamafo. Hwe MPP ni okasa free kumasi yei. Wose MPP for the say jimifo nko a o. Ya kasa wo kan ye. Kasa wo kan ye. Waka obi abeka. O be collectina, o de kwade wo be se no kra. Na se bi school ye kwade koye dey. Ye ko school no e de koye dey. Na wan kasa o peti ba. O peti. Na se wan se me no catch na se program me catch o say. And the MPP for demonstration koye ye. Unhu panimu bia o mo unhu dwene wo. O mo fo kapu. E na se bi o mo ayo o mo tiri o maka ne dai.
Mosquito adrebre.
Omo beto benyini biem. Enti ko na sei. Ekuo no so nke ye hwe se edi samanyo ko sisu yi. Wo mo ya de bone a na ka pipi fo mo botire. So, like o man no president who say, you made your media, my ya ekuo bi beka. Sese mo nam hwe mo pesi a mo chempo. Sese mo hu che mo pesi a mo che. Mo se obi akodu hwan ye che obi akodu hwan ye. Se na dey political party. Na brand ye sofu mua okay kan nsɛm a ɛnyɛ wɔ TV so afidi kakra kawi ɛkyerɛ sɔfo na sɛbi unum de no wɔkɔ sukuu na wo fie nyansa paa no a papa no okɔ ne nkyɛn a ne pono yɛtum
yɛda ase
obebi ama wo
mosquito yɛda ase Ghana ne die. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, madam.
Acho udini baby I will free.
Because I see the Santa Chimago.
Okay. What are my drink tray?
Me drink tray say me person me tray say esa obi ka say esa obi ka sama no much nasi. E wi ase na yo no. Who ka some present bia no obi bia no mo akumudi na tem. But uti.
Me tie opa.
Ba. Present bia no mo di na tem no mo chinati. E wi ase no uti si ja no obi atem no obi echwatu. O chiro wadune a o chiro wadune di se me chiro wadune di se eguri ase se no but on season was the enye ana mbeku asamasi me si yes asamasi no much what to ma no ma soro ye se ye di o mo chi akwati cause a present ti obi ati present me nchi o tu fia no wan di obi atem se mbeku a so obi enchi o to baby mechu na omo yene de eh right uye dia nya ye chu
okay
akwa ma emre na eda ho and unu no ndi
yo
masem no
medase ono so na dwen chire no
Ghana fuso amanfo akudi sika na ye kan
kujina suma me hello good evening
Hello.
Adaro ma udini baby I will free
What we make
o network ni mu twetwe simpacho gina yi ma me
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, but your line is breaking. It's not clear. Okay. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Hi, evening.
Me pacho udini baby I will free.
Me pacho your family ya opon me place se fi anua so.
Okay. Wada ma yetio.
Me pacho ma dwen kire ne se e cha ye chi wo me de ye pa fiska kupu de ska kesia yetimi de bi adwuma ma buru nya adwuma ye. Na se bipa be nan ana se num omo etimi atena se ska no so ama manfo onwuma gu. Na se e ba se ye chi sankrofo no a e gba se chi wo mo.
Okay.
Edi me imagine dem so say wo ma ye wo mo fa kwambo ne so adi wo ma na wu adi wo ma ne se ka twitwiri de me fata se wo mo fata se ye nchi wo mo.
Okay.
Ana no ye mrani no wo mo ni.
Eni wo mo ndi. Yate. Yeda se no wadwen kire. Said the na kana system no ya mfengu akwa mu dia. De bia ye better story say ya.
But akwa say almost every year bi. Ghana de adefufuro bi aiba. On notice sa on.
Enye wanwa. Na me ne ye me wanwa ne se.
Adaro mama ba. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Oba Hema. Ne pomba ko de.
Ewade adom na onso e.
Nyame adaro ma. Ye ho odin se nra.
Yo, wudi ni baby a wo free.
Yo, ye frɛ me Ajawusu.
Okay.
Me ka se free Kumasi.
All right.
Femi ni aba. Enokro wo ho ye ba ko pɛ. Da bi a wo ba radio so wo ba TV so abetena so ye adwuma yi. Police bi afrɛ wo.
There be.
Police bi amfrɛ wo. Na wo se wo de wafono soso. Ensɛm hye wonu ma de bedi atem de a. De wo di na atem no obɛme afrɛ wo. Ama wafono no de ehyemu no wakoyi akyerɛ wo. So, enti yesre Ghana ya mfatem didie na tete yei. Eka se MPP amanyokuo no e de didi atem e ne bedi o ma we so. What is MPP amanyokuo ya na twa wayomi meboa. Enti wayomi no oni Ghana o Ghana ye che no. Che se enne de ye ka kire o man ni se e maburu na o mo ba no. Me say auto credit o so oni so ba to credit ko di atama me achewa fa ko to galani aduadi.
Okay.
Na tenase na dwene wo ho. Na yanomfo no yanom ma no ye pe ho asem dodo so o kasa ma obi abeto aba ma o party o ba ya wudi atem didi na wudi no eno na atem didi na ono nso medi wachi se obedi atam ma na ye dentimi koto aba ma na montenase na mo pepe ni baako e na se di nkati aka ye no mo pa ye de be fam wom ye de be mom low e wo chairmanship no ye de be mom low ampp follow na wakotete wom ye ama o madwene no sebi o mo ka
yeah that's it
meno ne na ye ka na me kan ye ka corruption asem so ma bi e dia ba befa
me pacho. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Me pacho wudini baby a wo free.
Pacho me de bra kwa me kasefi ades.
Okay. Bra kwa me wadwe nchire.
Evening. Good evening.
Wadwe nchire.
Pacho imagine chen say. In fact, we should say nyamasi eko meima. In fact, I had dream papa. Sikadina does too much. Not as a oshe senia. A year war cancer mapa got the bribe on your physical diwi. Ani pedi. And one fine yeshi. Netimemu for ye bre. Ne. She baby a petrol. Just say, Bibia yet the thing. Na sanko fu we kro ya sanse ene obi akotu galam say ti watch natum obi akwa ese no watata no obi kasa say no in fact asem we papa dum so ye ba 2016 15 in some papa mafo boka woni ama say ye ne ne keka wonyara na say government went to me anje bibia fa asem we dia na me won say oh Amen. Enkodu bebia. Enkodu bebia. Ye best repi. Asem we central for eye modwuma. Mamu nyama adwen say wo kan na wa bebu ajeje mafunu na mwaji achi. Mummo. En central for kan ho pa na omen enkoso. Because nsem bi wo ha pa mo wo kan ka krepe mwaji achi di. Na wo ti wona re ne kwa na ekoso. Who be view radio station me na say in some work can ocho okra won ti ase mesre asem we pa de moni achi na sene e be ya e be ma o man na tumi akoso enye sa de a we wo be nwa rire sometime na ye hu be bia e ba koto enti mesre in central for mommo ho bi sene ti bia se ehu no kura ewomu
yate yadase ene wonso wadwe nchire. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yo wudini baby a wo free.
Me pass ye from my demo me pass free man sin water na south.
Okay. Yet you.
Me chia oni me nyam for cha se first. Linia aya e be sire ni anu man. Linia na o mo tiro o mo chira o ma adwen so bi anchi o mo. Mimi so ofre ya o chere na aje fie so amanfo wi property you bi anchi no. Democracy ni se chere wa de ba yen kata du bi atem. Yen kata hunahuna obi. Ko hunahuna mi a o se me ye fa oni bi sa o de ntia hunahuna mi. De ntia o se ubekumi. Eno na nya boni o. Na ero ni bi sa mi nua na man pibi se ya yen kata ye nua serial quality ye nua kaka. Ya just text message and what text message. MPP once o muresi ye papa Kennedy akompe ko de nipa e picture ko to television so e wi achi na papa no waye saman da bia me ka me say ade ba ko wi ase nipa hu bi da ene so ba kwa mu esi ye ni bi sa okwan so eno kwa na bi si da ana mi aba what say bi esi wi ase da e bi si da. And the same me call Juma. I don't know say mpanyifo bia kwa me ya do mu sika da mu die o makwaje da mu die. Me pa cha o man na di sika na ma o ma na say Juma ye so mo mfa nkwaje. Ana so mo kwaye na mo di say sika na etike ya so. Because me nim say na na dan kwa kufa na Dr. Mahmoud ba ya be ya be chem tu akoma da kwa no. Ewie na na mo to na ntwie. E ma mpanyini say o mo de da na se. Mpa cha no say corruption ni bia na. The person has a BC, we are said that, but I not yet. Nanso, I be a see a mini to a because a bit of that and idea. ama ɔno so ayɛ obi dɛnti ayɛ a yɛka yɛ nsusu because ne wɔta no sa de ha woduru adigyanma mankranso ne galamsey ni hɔ bayan pp tam including town sa de ha kuro bi de brane man so pa ɔmba tools galamsey na bi si yɛta no sa de ha da but yɛnti obi a me gyitim ne saa nkurɔfoɔ de woyɛ dɛ ababia ne obɛtumi ate because obi na atɔ na asase ɛde amu obi na obi na ɛbɛtu kɔ ma wotu mi deɛ ndɛ gifle yɛ so owura aban forest ma yɛ ni tia no sɛ ampa wahyɛ ɔmo agya padeɛ ɛti ɛno deɛ wɔkɔhyɛ aban ɛtena bisa ne kɔsi na sɛ mmemme ɔdɛmu a anaasɛ ɔbɛnti abɛtɔ ma asase a yɛtu kɔ deɛ woba obisa hwan nti MPP foɔ no nkɔmɔ no ntum na Ghana nkɔ yɛ wahu Ghana ni sɛ obi abɛtia television akasa afi dɛ Ghana foɔ yɛnyɛ sika paa sɛ ma si Ghana ni bi anyɛ yɛ da nti nya adeɛ a ɛyɛ ade foforɔ ma Ghana ni meda ase
yɛso yɛda ase ɛne wadwenkyerɛ yɛase ma ɔse Ghanafoɔ obi anyɛ yie da hello good evening
How are you, madam?
mepakyɛ wo din ne baabi a wofrɛ firi mepakyɛ wo sɛ ɔsɔfo Ernest
Ernest.
okay ɔsɔfo yɛtie o okay
But
amen
na human or topic now what about it. What move Ghana and I the water in my and yeah, near what Ghana. But that is almost a way up it, you know, no with the transit party. What yeah, can say in mamma, your trouble. Then their trouble, they were part of the make up say. But from the party needs to be ready. Oh, well, no one went there. Oh, I don't want to the party, you know. And if they want to put something like, oh, Ed, do you think now, would you young start telling me about the house? But in your son, okay, you're Ghana. Oh, you're Ghana. Now, the party, the way I can, and I will perfect. Don't you ever you or no? If you are for 30 or the message about. One message, Jab Brain, TNT, I know. And yet, there were no 50 baby, no, and I woke up on no. A person I know you bread. If you program now, you need to hope you still hope. What you still hope I do a year change answer. It depends on time you may be a who you be a man at the common radio. They ain't even pay a bread. Now that's not what the more time not to my and they are dead bread to be gathered. I be still hope. I they ate me. Now no more idea any where come on the party, we come on the party no. Me we were part of the maker, but no more party being frank, and then more be deep frank. The more what you have back there, you need home come on. I want to better be people from up. Wait, you were yeah, bonnie, me. That's where papa me. That's what they do. The commander are committed, and as a promise, and what can be as dependent on. No way, yeah, I'm bonnie. If you say, oh, what problem? You would see a wound here, not study, Yanton and what you are more camel. Open Yanton, a woman, not for comrade one of the
that's it. Also for Ernest. Why okay. Now the Ernest.
Yes. A true answer.
Me pick last caller. Now for the final words about. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Even though
me pacho we didn't baby I will free.
Me kasa e free me free ko.
Okay. What am I yet you?
Dintre ye mechanics MPP 4. Ya brewo. Okupa ba ni omo ye. Ko mo ya maye ko. Ko fu o ka se kana ko pra be pa aí acho que é a sua Yehudi muito.
All right, your course no ebesi ewa ha. Mo am afraid na da sinti mpacho baby adri your final word. Na ye mfa dwumadi no.
Oyema ya na eyeme ya. Sometimes me transipa na me hwe Ghana pa ho eya metimi ebisa me ho so many questions all because enkoma ye die ho sesi a ye ka se o man no sika me no taxes a ya tia ye de kwa ko pesa machine no ye de ko fa sa power de na ba ma ye kan ya na ebo nani na ekoba na ye tia no ye toto ehudin edi eba wo enwuma eba e was time na
yeah manful preaching
this is telling me say am papa see a bie kwan to obi anko Jubilee House na ye flew a yanko Parliament House ni anko bisa say sika na omodi koya sa contract na ba ne say enemu $1 million akodi nipa beze 5 biwa entinanka ye ba betra se akokka no na NDC na ayewe na MPP na ayewe e wo sanki ekoho na saafo na sa sika we o mudi no embra kwan bia so se mire bi bai eme binom fa sika enru ebi abese ayi 50 million anase obi kura tontema ema yetimi bo ne donkomi no obi atimi aman sika pao $1 million
obi si TFU ni fi TFU mi yekunu so but ne na me kan me pese be
na se ade ebinom taka to no ne atwe omofom saa
ne me pese
ne atwe omofom saa ne amo mahu se saa man we ono ane yagu nanim ase da che ne bakro ebe pade wo ni padom anim a ye be hu se o papa su ma woda na di ntie hu hia si ebe masa abusua no obi afi ho se wo ba bedi empanini bi wo ma we mu na yesi ejane moja no ana etoatoa kofa bana kofa na nankanso amoaba
ana charge adwebre o
final word na me final word sir me can say one say eya na ye ni abre aye ho aye ken se Ghana ha ya steady trend bia kopem say sa benogram say excellency John Dramani Mahama the first state of the nation's address or sign by bi mo be man no ka say sa pontene ni wan e unu na tentene kopem say e bia our administration de be kwa wie ya ma e bia ensa asesa no e de be sia ate so bu aban mu ana wo bokro o de afi ye ntiu sa pepepe ni ye party free school na say ye ya obo bese wo mo sign by o mo wo hui the same thing o mo ye adwuma o mo free su ni unu say say no ma chigu so on but o man Ghana hanom ne ye bodo ye nyina ye Ghana fo e besere empanifo a mo ba ifie bi be si dross ebi be ka banku be wo fufuo ewo we se mo ba be som ye no me pa cho man ka se mo ba abebo ye nkro no ye besere mo kro no sem no mo man to nchen na mo mia mani na mo nyire ye ho na Ghana no eno a na ye dia nti ye besere se adwuma bia ye dia hye mo san mo nyi ni yi no kina bi no man fa akoto aduru anu mo akopem se bubu.
All right, da munyina ase nana yeboa jantoa jantoa so ye dem adi o kafra esuama na nso ye mre ya me enhira wo abo adwuma bebre Kwaku Asante he say we name na no ho aba asem na ye di no edi shia ya me enhira won so saso na production team no Emmanuel me producer ba ko pe Dakon ene Prince munyina motamachi ama enedwumadie no akoso kama mo amofra ye na so aseda enka modi wantimi amfra na me yadom ochena so ebutuha onso betimi afre na wo de wadwen kire aba aseda kese nkoma executive producer Emma the last point political show Dr. Sophia Asi Okanse ono na eso ya sema yetimedi programmi ebrewo ope baby a ubenya ayaresa papa ye betu asiama wa eno ane eso Heba Hospital hwehwe yitra kwan wa Accra Amasaman Stadium Junction eho ene ye ho ye adwuma from Monday to Saturday 7 a.m. by 5 p.m. na yapon enti wo fie chire ena wo ba wada Roma mesrese ubesi muntem na waba bedru ntem itumi ahwew na wetimi asan akọ de bia meka se ye ni yade na wo de ba ende me pa cho me ne wo to ngia se nyagidie se snapia ba na wo ba omfa condition no ensan so enko se dia condition ni tie bia wo betimi e de aba awo e na wo pa wo betimi e de aba o ye be ma wo mema sem ekofoma wadaroma wo betimi e de aba eye HIV ovarian load machine bi o ha ba ye be ye hwehwemu ni nyina na ye de wato edro so 3-month treatment endru hono no hu se eniema asesa sanso ene ye wo oil so waposo no waposo ye wo ya abra beji bi na yemfa entwitwu betimi afre eso Herbal Hospital e wo 0555 529253 and I say 0503 449 444 and the last number ni 0272859115 memma obia emfa number from frɛ wo say eso Herbal Hospital your number ni apart from these 3 numbers number bi e de be frɛ obia nipa no oye kromfo osi wo Stadium Junction bi so obia e wo overhead na se wo pe eso Herbal Hospital abronsa sentia ya painting ho lemon green fountain si eni mabubro nkosua ebutu so a nsuo etwegu kama media ne ohema araba DKM eyeme ena metena dwumadie yi mu enne a yede toto ene menuanom anase me wo fa no me nananom ne nyina bi nana yeboa esuama ene kwaku asante nyame ya adoma ochina same time 7:30 yebesanso ababeso makram